Cheers, family.
It's your host, Richard Prophet. Apex Predator, Last Dragon. I'm at my Lake Mayaka Park with my buddy, Jen. And we're just like, look at the beautifulness of the lake. The birds, the sun, and the sky. Very nice, very nice.
Welcome back, family. Welcome back, everybody. So if you noticed, I dropped my name from the channel, and now it's just Rolex and real estate. We've had a lot of copycats with the Prophet Rolex and real estate, so I just dropped the Prophet from it, and I think it makes it easier to find as well, because the copycats would change my name around, change a few letters, spell it differently. So now it's just Prophet. No, I'm sorry. Now it's no longer the Prophet Rolex and real estate channel. Now it's just Rolex and real estate. Real basic, real simple. You know, this is what we do here. We talk Rolex, we talk real estate. All right, so welcome everybody, welcome. Rolex and real estate. Tell your friends, tell a neighbor, tell your mom, tell whoever. So, all right. So, I'm not wearing a watch on tonight's video. Now, there is a reason. There is a reason for that. Man, I got that. I got the, I got this in my head, man.
Dragging out.
I love that intro, man. D, thanks, D. I'm in your debt still, my friend. I'm forever in your debt. So anyway, tonight's topic: how many Rolex watches do you have to have before you buy one for your wife? Now, before you independent women out there start, going crazy on me and jumping all over me and saying, I don't need no man to buy me nothing, I buy my own stuff. This is not that type. We're not talking about that. What we're talking about is the guys that, old school men like myself that like to do nice things for their wife, especially in this hobby, this watch hobby, or in any hobby for that matter. If your wife wants to join you in it, share it with you, share the love for you, it's fantastic. And I'm of the school where the cloth that I'm cut from is we do nice things for our wives. We like to buy nice things for our wives. And most of the time, the men are that in business, like myself. You make the lion's share of the money, but in my case, my wife is in business with me, so she helps me in everything that I do. So, yeah. So that being said, what I'm saying is I like to do nice things for her, from time to time. And because she deserves it, right? She stuck by me when times were lean, when it was the famine. Now it's feast, but I've been there. It's ups and downs. It's cyclical, as they call it. Cheers to you, Cookie. So anyway, let's get back to it. Let's bring us back on center. So, how many Rolex watches do you have before you buy your wife one? That is the topic of tonight. So, I'll tell you my story, man. So I'm into Rolex very, very, very young. We grew up poor, but when you don't have much money growing up, you don't know you're poor. You know what I mean? Because you're a child, you're a kid. Kids just want to have fun. And in these neighborhoods where there's not much money around, there's a lot of fun to be had, There's usually a lot of kids, and there's a lot of fun to be had. If your parents allow you to come outside, you get with a clique of friends and you have a lot of fun. So anyway, as long as I can remember, I was into Rolex watches, right? That's where my affinity for Rolex comes from. So to me, it was always the sign of success. And remember the landlord watch story. If you haven't watched that video, that is probably one of my most heartfelt videos ever, top 5 definitely. I'll include it at the end here so you can check it out or re-check it out because yeah, that video actually will bring you back to center if you're getting a little, your head's getting a little inflated. Check that video out, bring you right back down to center. So anyway, how many watches? So I get guys all the time. They'll email me pictures of their watches, or they'll DM me a picture of their watch and their wife's watch or whatever. And I'm like, wow, so there's a lot of women out there in the community that share the love for Rolex with their husbands, boyfriends, whatever, significant other, whatever the story is, partner, I didn't really, it was ignorant on my part. I didn't really know that this was such a huge thing. Well, you know what? It was my ignorance because, when you're married or with a significant other, with your partner, whatever the case is, if they really love you and there's something you love, even if they may not like it starting out, they begin to love it because they love you and you love it. You understand what I'm saying? And that is something that I really, really didn't see until I saw it, if that makes sense. So my case in particular, I didn't see it. I thought I was the only guy that loved Rolex, in my family. So my wife is a big jewelry buff, right? Diamonds. What girl doesn't like diamonds? A woman's best friend. Diamonds, a woman's best friend. So we would always get her diamond gifts. Like every holiday, she would get diamonds. Every this, every that. Just out of nowhere, I would pop up with some diamond earrings. So her gifts from me was always jewelry and mostly diamonds, right? But she's got also big gold bracelets, a lot of jewelry. Like she's got hundreds of thousands of dollars in jewelry. And I thought that was fine, that was it. That she was good with that. And she didn't have a watch. Right? So I thought that was her thing. Like that was her lane. That was her wheelhouse. Jewelry, diamond jewelry. That was the box that she was in, and I closed the door on that. Cheers, family.